President and Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Maria Cristina Paliginan,
Siya yung
members
response
of
of
the
the
Administrative
graduates.
Council, our Dean of the School of Medicine, Dr. Christine Pino, members and chairs of the different departments of the School of Medicine, non-teaching staff, our dearest parents and relatives, guests, and my fellow Escalarian doctors, a pleasant evening. What do you want to become when you grow up? I think everyone in this room has been asked this question when we were young. At school, we were asked about our dreams, about our goals, and what we want to become in the future. Some of us here may have probably answered before that they want to be a teacher, a nurse, or a successful businessman, or an engineer. But for the majority of us here, if not all, answered before that our dream is to become a doctor someday. Just like the little dreamer that I personally know, who just used to dream of becoming a doctor someday. And now, that little dreamer is a little step closer in chasing that dream. And he also happens to be speaking right now in front of you. So ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor to speak on behalf of 60 other amazing Escolarian doctors whom I share the same aspirations, the same path, and same dream. Tonight, I want to talk to all of you about the importance and the power of having a dream. A dream of what we want to become in the future. A dream no matter how big or small. A dream that might even be impossible to reach, but a dream that we will pursue despite all the hurdles that might come along the way. In a 9-year study conducted by Dream Project PH in 2022, it showed that 8 out of 10 Filipinos do not have a dream. And when participants were asked the question, do you have a dream in life? Their answers were indefinite. And here are the 5 reasons why. First is lack of conversation. Second is limited opportunities. Third is lack of role models. Fourth is limited perspective. And the fifth is limited resources. It is so unfortunate that up to this day, there are people out there who do not have a dream or haven't realized it yet. Because having a dream is so powerful that it becomes your fuel as you journey towards success and what you envision to be. I fully understand and relate to their reasons. However, the only difference is that I still chose to dream. I can't recall when I started having this dream, but I can vividly remember those days when I answered that my dream is to become a doctor someday, despite all the reasons why I should not have this dream. As an aspiring first doctor in my family, I was also deprived of conversations, lack of role models, and limited perspective about my dreams. Also, as someone who came from a family with no generational wealth, no family business, our resources have been a great challenge as to whether I should pursue this dream or not. But I know in my heart that this dream deserves a good fight, and so I held on to my dreams and nurtured it. I kept the fire burning within my heart. So growing up, I have no plan A, no plan B. The only plan is to become a doctor, despite all the uncertainties. Indeed, the fight for this dream has never been an easy one. Just when I thought that my dreams are a step away from becoming a reality, the COVID-19 virus put the world into a pause. Because of the uncertainties brought about by the pandemic, I questioned my dream again. Para sa akin ba to? Should I still pursue this one or just postpone it for another year? Or just work as a medical technologist? There were a lot of questions. However, my dreams are bigger than my fears and I don't want to live the life of what if. And so with a brave heart and a dream, I enrolled here at CEU School of Medicine, And together with me are this amazing 60 other doctors who braved the pandemic to follow what our heart wants. Our batch was born in the middle of the pandemic. That's why we named it Batch Puhon, which means hopefully or God willing. Because despite all the uncertainties and chaos happening around us, we are hopeful that our shared dreams will someday come true. I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate all of us here who heed to the call of service by becoming the next Escolarian physician. All of our hard work and sacrifices paid off. We rose up to the challenge, fought for our dreams, and now we are here realizing that the risk we took 4 years ago have brought us to the reality of what we always dreamed about. Looking back, we have come a long way. From receiving our acceptance letter here at School of Medicine, to our first Zoom class, and then to our first face-to-face class during our third year, and then to our clinical rotations. And now, we are gathered here together for another momentous event. Oh, how good it is to reminisce about the days when we were all happy after passing an exam and surviving another year in medical school. However, medical school is not a walk in the park. It is really a tough battlefield. It also feels like yesterday when we were drinking an immeasurable amount of coffee to stay the whole night to study, only to fail in the exam the next day. Our medical school journey was a roller coaster of emotions, as if the cast of the movie Inside Out were all in chaos. It was joy, sadness, fear, and anxiety all over. But looking back also at the hundreds of questions we faced during our medical school, I think that the hardest questions were not that those came from pediatrics or pharmacology. I think that the hardest question we ever face in our entire medical school journey is the question we often ask ourselves. Kaya ko pa ba? Itutuloy ko pa ba? If you would ask me how many times in a day I ask that question to myself, I wouldn't be able to answer you. Because I can't remember how many times I cried and asked that question to myself. But then I chose to continue. We chose to continue. Despite failing in an exam, despite crying over the number of pages and chapters we had to finish over the course of the night, and despite the feeling of not measuring up. I am just so grateful that in every kaya ko pa ba, itutuloy ko pa ba, there are these wonderful people who would say, kaya mo yan, ikaw pa, tuloy mo muna, konti na lang eh. Those words kept me and all of us going. It took us strength and courage to continue. And so allow me to express my deepest and sincerest gratitude to all the people who have shed their light on us to ensure that we end up on our dreams. And now, we are exactly where we should be. I would like to personally thank my friends, inside and outside of medical school. I may not be able to mention you all by name, but rest assured that I am grateful. I am grateful for the memories we shared together, even the good and the bad. Everything feels bearable because I know I carried it all with you. You are all the extension of my family outside my home. You all kept me going, my bundle of joys. To my blockmates, Block 1, we may not have a good start, but we ended it the best way possible. I am so thankful to all of you for making my clinical rotations one for the book and one that I will never forget. I will forever carry in my heart all those memories that we had during our most stressful and toxic duties, from the back-to-back codes, to our coffee sessions, to our silly jokes, to our petty fights. But at the end of the day, we work as a team, and that is what makes us the best team one could ask for. I am sure that every one of us here would like to thank our parents for supporting our dreams. But special thanks to my mama and papa. Thank you for making my dreams your dreams as well. Mama, We may not be connected by an umbilical cord before, but I know we are connected by heart. Thank you for filling me with so much love. To Papa, who is in his flight right now, thank you for tirelessly working 3 jobs abroad just to send me to medical school and to support me in my dreams. Thank you for all your sacrifices and effort. You have supported me in the best way possible and have guided me to where I am now. Ma, Pa, we made it. It is through your love, guidance, and understanding that I'm able to pursue my dreams. And to all our parents out there who have supported us in every step of the way, maraming salamat po. I would like to thank all those people also who have become our guiding light in making sure that we are going to be equipped with necessary skills and knowledge needed to become a competent Escolarian physician. To our mentors here at Central Escolar University School of Medicine, who are all guided by our university's maxim, science and virtue. Thank you for instilling in us more than what can be learned and read from our textbooks, but the values of resiliency, hard work, and more so the importance of patient care. To our mentors at our different affiliated training institutions, Amam Rodriguez Memorial Medical Center, East Avenue Medical Center, and Veterans Memorial Medical Center, thank you so much for sharing with us your expertise, time, and knowledge. Thank you for molding us and in paving the way in helping us realize what kind of doctors we want to be in the years to come. To Central Escolar University, CEU, you have become my home for 8 years now. When I first entered here in CEU way back in 2015 as a medical technology student and as a young dreamer from the province, I'm so full of hopes and dreams. And you have opened a lot of opportunities for me, helped me realize and maximize my potentials and utilize them to the best of my abilities. You have nurtured me to be the person that I am now. To be honest, CEU School of Medicine was not my first choice. But through the years, I have come to a realization how high yield their lessons, their faculty, and how well they train young aspiring doctors like me. That when we were in our hospital rotations, all I can say is that angat ang Escolarian physician.